She snatched the mic.
Let go. Let go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Keniispeak, and I'm graduating today. All I you snatched the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me.
Oh, drop the mic. Congratulations! Okay.
Let go. Let go. You didn't let me get my moment, so I want to say my name is Keniispeak, and I'm graduating today. All I you snatched the mic out of my hand, so today is going to be all about me.
Oh, drop the mic. Congratulations!
Hello, beautiful people. I pray that you guys are blessed and highly favored. Now, everyone, I know you have seen it. I've seen this video of this young lady snatching the mic from her principal, saying what she gotta say, and throwing the mic to the floor. She dropped that mic, y'all. And a lot of people was talking about how she handled the situation, that they don't think she handled it appropriately. Now, I love the saying, there's two sides to every story. For this particular story, well, there's a few sides. Let's get into it and then we'll give our 2 cents at the end. Family, it's a new channel. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you join the conversation below and make sure you share to teach your loved ones a lesson.
The recent graduate is asking for an apology and calling for change after she did not receive her diploma on stage. Some school leaders say it's because she broke the rules. However, she argues she was just expressing herself during a once-in-a-lifetime event.
She stole that moment from me. I will never get that again.
Hafsa Abdur Rahman cried tears of humiliation instead of joy at her high school graduation on June 9th. The 17-year-old says the principal warned students their families could not cheer or clap when they walk on stage.
And I understood the rules, so I was telling in the video, I'm like, do not say nothing because I want my diploma. I knew and understood what we were supposed to do.
In this video, you can see Abdur Rahman dance across the stage and then hear the response from the crowd. She says because they laughed, the principal told her she could not receive her diploma.
If they thought that I shouldn't do the gritty across the stage and do the Girls High traditions, nobody should have been able to wave or blow kisses or do period signs because I feel like that's the same thing. So I just thought it was really unfair.
Abdur Rahman says she's not alone. 3 other girls did not get their diplomas on stage, but all of them did after the ceremony. The school district of Philadelphia said in a statement, quote, "The district does not condone the withholding of earned diplomas based on family members cheering for their graduates. We apologize to all the families and graduates who were impacted and are further looking into this matter to avoid it happening in the future." Although Abdur Rahman wishes she had a better experience, she and her mother hope school leaders learned a valuable lesson.
It's 2023. A lot has happened. These girls went through COVID together. I understand traditions and rules are set, in place for a reason, and we're not saying that they should be broken, but it might need to be revised also.
I was walking on and we had to announce our names and say our name before we get on the stage. So I was saying my name and she literally, my name is long. My name, obviously, I have like 3 syllables in my name. I'm not gonna say exactly my name right now, but okay, just so you get a point. So I didn't even finish getting to say my name. And then the people that went before me and everything, they all got to say their name, their major, and even extras. And me and another girl noticed that she was pulling the mic down super fast for some black people. I don't want to be that person, but that was the tea. So, I mean, I just couldn't let that happen because I just feel like I worked so hard to graduate and went through so much to graduate that I just felt like I had to reclaim my moment. I'm sorry, I'm not a problematic person. I don't want to ruin no one's day. I don't want to violate anybody, but that's what she did. She didn't even let me finish speaking. She put the mic down, cut me off, and that was the only time I was able to speak. So I just feel like that wasn't right.
That video is a little hard to watch, but I too graduated from LaGuardia Community College yesterday, class of 2023. I was there, everyone had the opportunity to say their first and last name. No one said anything more. No one said anything less. The young lady, I understand it was her moment. I feel like she went around about that the wrong way. No one was discriminated against. No one was racially profiled. No one was trying to discriminate against her. And to be totally honest, she handled this very poorly. I'm sorry that she felt like she had a bad experience, but this was the only issue all day yesterday. The ceremony was great. Everything else was great.
So, here's my story time. Basically, what happened.
I agree. She did nothing wrong, and I'm going to talk about it because I graduated from LaGuardia as well, and I was there to witness it. And from what I saw, it was just people woken up and they would just give the mic like this. They would be like, "Say your name, say your name, say your name," and switch from both sides. And they didn't let a lot of people say their full name. They cut a lot of people off. The person, some people that said, "Oh, I love you, mom," they got cut off. It was like, "I love you, mom." Big up Jamaica. It was just like the mic was just being snatched. And I don't mean snatched out the hand because they never had it, but it was just like you were speaking and you're moving the mic away from their mouth. How disrespectful is that? Would you want somebody to do that to your child? And I just feel like y'all are all mad because y'all didn't do what she did. And I'm not saying it in that specific way, but y'all didn't speak up for yourselves. Y'all didn't advocate for yourselves. I felt exactly how she felt. She just didn't do that to me. And because she didn't do it to me doesn't mean that she didn't do it to others. And it's just like, as you can see, I'm pretty sure you see when some of the white people, the Hispanics, said their full names. Their full names isn't short, isn't in the first and the last. They said the first, last, their three middle names. And that was okay. She let them keep the mic. The white people that had a lot of names, she let them speak. She didn't rush them. So it was just like for y'all to say, oh, she was being extra or quell, for you to even say, oh, she was just doing too much and being extra and trying to be a bully. The whole graduation itself was ghetto. We walked through the grass, we said our names, and sat down. And did we ever get up again? No. We didn't go on stage like we were supposed to because they was trying to say that it was too much, it was not enough time, and the class it was 2,000 of us, and this, that, and the third. So they called us by groups of our majors, wherever we were sitting, made us stand up and turn the tassel. That's just ghetto. We didn't even walk across the stage and say anything. Parents didn't get pictures up on the stage. Our parents was way in the back. The graduation stage was all the way in the front. And then they had us sitting right there. And then the seats was all the way in the back, spaced out. It was just ghetto. And it's just like, it didn't even feel like a real graduation. It was just like, okay, we here, we did it, boom. And from what I personally saw, she definitely was being a little racist. And nobody's going to say it. Nobody's going to speak up, and that's fine. But I'm going to here to say that I'm behind her 100,000%, because if that was me and I got cut off, it would have been worse than that. I would have snatched the mic too from her. Like, what are you doing? Like, you graduated. When you got your graduation, you got to do whatever you wanted to do. You got to say what you wanted to. It's just like, it just really be the white privilege for me. Like, y'all saying where did the race card come in? But if you letting someone that's lighter than me or white of your complexion say their full name and say their majors and say their last comments, but a black girl come up or a black male come up, can't even say their full name and their major, then what is that? What do you call that? So it's just like, for y'all to be saying things and y'all wasn't there or wasn't paying attention just goes to show that y'all so quick to bring down another person when this is our moment too. This is everybody's moment. We deserved it.
So, here's my story time. Basically, what happened was.
Basically, like I'm furthest from the truth. Graduation went like this. I was in the graduation. I graduated with my graduation. Basically, there was two sections, Section A and Section B. And within those two sections, there was two long lines. And we were told to say our names when we approached the lady in the video, to say our names within the mic. But she didn't know any of our names to know whether or not it was long, short, how many siblings, XYZ. She didn't know. To hold it a certain way, how long, none of that. So basically, there was people who did say other things extra other than their name, but they weren't just one race. There was a lot of people of all races, saying other things other than the race, but we wasn't told to say our major, any of that. We were just really told to say our first and last name. I also have said other things extra than my first and last name. I said I love my mama, and some girl before me who was also a chocolate girl said big up Jamaica. So I don't see where this, because we're black and all this other things that's coming into play. Um, I also believe that she did that because it was a little white old lady. If it wasn't anybody else, I don't believe she would have done that. She would have took her L and would have walked. If that was the case, if that really happened. Also, the mic was never handed to us for it to get snatched. The lady was going back and forth to each line because remember there was two lines with a person and going back and forth, going to each person like this to say their names. So it wasn't no pause for somebody to hold the mic to say their name, to take it back or anything. So she wanted her moment, she got her moment. That's what she was looking for, a moment. But I would say that graduation was not the best graduation. It wasn't a proper graduation. We didn't go on stage. We didn't.
By the sounds of things could have been dealt with better at the graduations by the leaders. And if we go by energy, my gal is just giving by the energy which she was given, period. Could it have been handled better? Yes, I'm very sure it could have. Not just from the young ladies' point of view, but from the leaders, the teachers' point of view. They seem like they did not put their best in this graduation. And some of the students, unfortunately, felt it and they just received the energy in which they sown into these young people. So do not be surprised that someone overreacted in others' people point of view. But I'm very sure for this young lady and for many, her actions are justified. Family, let me know what you think in the comments below. You know, over here we stayed blessed and we stayed highly favored. Subscribers, new subscribers, reach up your chest. And until next time, family, stay blessed and stay patient with your girl because her mic is not working. I will be investing in a new one for better quality.